Today, I'm going to show you how to recreate this adorable little doll-sized Showtime cardigan fashioned after the adult Showtime cardigan over on Grace Face Creates. The supplies that are going to be needed for this project are a 2mm hook, a sewing needle. The eye doesn't have to be real large because this yarn is small, some scissors, a measuring tape, or you could use a piece of string and a ruler, some size 2/8 yarn. I used Yarn Art jeans in white, red, and black, but all these supplies will be listed below. On to our first step. The first step in creating this cardigan is to do a gauge swatch. This will ensure that the cardigan will fit your doll perfectly. You're going to chain 11 with your first color, and then in the second chain from the hook, you're going to do 10 single crochets. At the end of each row, you're going to chain 1, turn, and do an additional 10 single crochets. Finish off this color, join your second color, and do 2 rows of 10 single crochets. Finish off that color, join your third color, and do 2 rows of 10 single crochets. When you're finished, this gauge swatch should measure approximately 1.5 by 1 inch. If it's a little larger or a little smaller, it shouldn't be too bad. If you need to adjust your crochet hook, do that now. Then you can take your gauge swatch and use it as a pocket by doing 2 additional color change rows. This cardigan was created after the Showtime cardigan over on Grace Face Creates. I will link her video below on how to create this cardigan. Because it's doll-sized, we've had to change a few things. I have received permission from her to do this video. This cardigan will begin with a chain of 81. Then in the second chain from the hook, you're going to do 80 single crochets. Each row will consist of 2 rows of each color. The first panel will have 7 color changes. The back will have 7 color changes. And then this panel will have 7 color changes. The sleeves will begin with 26 chains and 25 single crochets in each row. Each color change will be 20 different rows. When attaching the sleeves to the cardigan, I did not crochet them on as Grace does in her video, but I sewed it on because this is a very small seam. For the ribbing around the sweater, I did a row of single crochet all the way around, and I did 2 single crochets at the end of each color. Then when I actually did the ribbing, I chained 7, and then there are 6 single crochets in each row. For the cuffs, I did a row of single crochet all the way around, doing 2 single crochet in the end of each color. Then for the actual cuff itself, I chained 6 and did 5 single crochets. Now when it came to skipping, for each row, I skipped 4 single crochets before I did the next row. When doing the pocket, I did 10 single crochets along the top, and then when doing the drips, I did drip 1, 2, and drip 5, but you could do anything that you wanted to do. I hope you enjoy making this Showtime cardigan for a doll. If you do post your work online, I would love for you to tag me. And if you have any questions, please list them in the comments below.